is going on, everybody? It is your boy Arrows here, and we have a deck profile. We are, of course, in the week leading up to to Fabled's release, and I'm super excited for this set. On Friday, we're going to be recording hopefully, assuming I can get all the product, we're going to be recording a huge opening video. We got a box, we got the starter decks. I'm super excited for it. It's going to be fan-freaking-tastic. And it's just a great time to be a Lorcana player when it was looking a little dicey there near the beginning. So we are here with Blurple, and we're here with a really frozen based build of this deck, which I don't think is a bad thing. I think there is a ton of great frozen cards now, especially with the reprints of Anna Truehearted and Anna Braving the Storm, which would not normally see play in this deck because there was just always not a ton of room with the Merlin Mim package and a bunch of other cards. So we're gonna get into the deck. We are running we're running 4 copies of Diablo Raven. He's a 1-cost 0/1 quest for 1. When this character is banished, you may draw a card. Honestly, 9 times out of 10, you're probably gonna ram this Diablo into something, whether you're not gonna do damage to it or because you card draw. But it's still, card draw is vastly fleeting in this format. So being able to draw cards whenever is just really good. We have 4 copies of Rafiki, Mystical Fighter. He's a 1-cost 0/2 quest for 1, and he has the Challenger 3, which means he gets a +3 when challenging. Whenever he challenges a Hyena character, this character takes no damage from the challenge. I don't actually know if that's going to be relevant in a post rotation format. We do still have a lot of legal hyenas, and honestly, I've always thought the hyenas are a very interesting group of cards. So who knows? We might see some hyenas see play, which makes this card even better than it already was. We are running 3 copies of Elsa, Trusted Sister, in our 2-drop slot. 2-cost, inkable, 2/3 quest for 1. What do we do now? Whenever this character quests, if you have a character named Anna in play, gain 1 lore. We have a lot of Annas, so we're almost always going to get this off. A really cool combination would be to play Anna Braving the Storm on turn 2, and then play this Elsa on turn 3, and then be able to or play this Elsa on turn 2, play this Anna on turn 3, quest for 3 on that turn 3, and then start questing for mass amounts of lore with the Anna on the field as well. And we're, of course, talking about Anna Braving the Storm. Anna is a 1/4 2-cost quest for 1. If you have another hero character in play, this character gets +1. Just for your numbers, for the Elsa, we have 3, 6, 9, 11 Annas, and for the Anna, we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25 heroes. So this is just going to be a really good card for you no matter what. We're running 3 copies of Dumbo, the Flying Elephant. This card is new in Fabled. He is a 2/2, 3-cost for a quest for 1. When you play this character, chosen character gains evasive until the start of your next turn. This is really important because it works in really well with the other Dumbo we have in here. But first, we're going to talk about Anna Icebreaker. She's a 2/3, has support in a 4-cost zone, 4-cost slot, quest for 2. So support, whenever this character quests, you may add their strength to another chosen character this turn. This could actually be really cool if you want to take something out with Diablo Raven. You're going to at least give it some attack power. Then when you play this character, chosen opposing character can't ready at the start of the next turn. If your opponent has like a shark on board, you can keep it down for an extra turn. Give yourself some options with Hypnotic Strength to take it out in a challenge. Just a really, really good card, and it's another really good shifting target for our shift on it. We're running 3 copies of Dumbo, Ninth Wonder of the Universe. 4-cost, 3/3 evasive quest for 1. Has the ability that we can tap it, pay 1, draw a card, and gain 1 lore. Also has the ability Making History. Your other characters with evasive gain tap, pay 1, draw a card, gain a lore. This could be a good game closer. If you play it, you give all your other evasives that ability. We have 3, 6, 9, 12 cards with evasive. Yes, we have 12 cards with evasive. So if you play this and you have any number of these cards on the field, you can tap them and gain lore, draw cards. Again, card draw is very limited in this game right now going into core constructed. So this is just a really good card to have. Genie, Wish Fulfilled. He is a 2/4, quest for 2, uninkable. What comes next when you play this character? Draw a card. We love Genie. He's really good. 3 copies of Iago, Giant Spectral Parrot. This is a big bird. This is a big bird that's going to do a lot of damage for you. He is a 4/6, 4-cost inkable, quest for 1. He is evasive, and he has Vanish. So when an opponent chooses this character for an action, banish them. This is just a really good, beefy card to rush into stuff if you. We're running 3 copies of Anna, True Hearted. Whenever this character quests, your other hero characters get +1 lore this turn. This makes for some crazy big plays. She's a 2/4 as well. Quest for 2 on her own. We're running 2 copies of Kita, Creative Thinker. Kita is a 4-cost, 3/3, quest for 1, but she has the ability Key to the Puzzle, which you can tap her, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put 1 into your inkwell face down in the exert, put the other on top of your deck. This is just a really, really good card. Ramping is great, but ramping when you get to choose what you ramp is even better. 2 copies of Belle, Accomplished Mystic. She is a 5-cost, 4/4, shift 3. We do not have a shift target in this deck for her, but she's plenty good on her own. When you play this character, move up to 3 damage counters from chosen character to chosen opposing character. This is really good because it gets around cards that have resist. So this is a really good answer to the new Nala. Especially since in this deck, if your ramping goes good, you can play her as early as your turn 3. We're running 3 copies of Elsa the Fifth Spirit. Elsa is a 2/5, has rush and evasive, and when you play this character, exert chosen opposing character. She quests for 1. We have Anna, Magical Mission. I would like to include more of these, but I don't know what I would like to take out. So if you guys have any ideas, I would love to hear them. She is a 6-cost, but she shifts for 4, 3/6, quest for 2, and has support. Whenever this character quests, if you have a character named Elsa in play, you may draw a card. I really like this card. I would love to add 1 or 2 more, but I would love to know where to put them. So if you guys have suggestions, I would love to hear them. We're running 4 of Hades because we do need to be able to deal with our opponent's problem cards. He's a 7-cost, uninkable, 3/6, quest for 2. Is there a downside to this? When you play this character, you may put chosen opposing character into their player's inkwell face down. Then, of course, we're running 2 copies of Elsa, Spirit of Winter. Shift 6 on an 8-cost, 4/6, quest for 3. When you play this character, exert up to 2 chosen characters they can't ready at the start of their next turn. I like this card. I think it has a ton of potential. We do have 6 solid shift targets for it. Being able to play it as early as your turn 6, or maybe even earlier because we are ramping, is just really, really good. Into our actions, we have 3 copies of Hypnotic Strength. We get to draw a card. Chosen character gains Challenger 2 this turn. This is really good to pair on some of our evasives so we can swing into evasive targets. We have 3 copies of Sail the Azurite Sea. This turn, you may put an additional card from your hand into your inkwell face down. Draw a card. Ramping is always good, but like I said, with Kita, being able to have the option of what you ramp is even better. We're going to have 3 copies of Finders Keepers. It is a 5-cost and lets us draw 3 cards. The only songs we are running is 4 copies of Into the Unknown. Purple and blue don't really have a lot of solid song options right now. You could run 1 jump ahead to ramp even harder if you wanted to. It is up to you. I don't really know how. I feel like 1 jump might be too slow in this deck for your turn 2 option or later options when you maybe need to draw into what's on the top card of your deck. All is Found is another really good option. All Is Found is another potentially really good option. It is a 5-cost song from at Arcasi's Island. So a character of 5 or more can sing it. Put 2 cards from your discard pile into your inkwell face down and exerted. This isn't terrible. Ramping out of your discard is always more than welcome. So you could theoretically maybe run like 1 or 2 copies of this in the deck, but I don't really know. Other options is you could run Honey Marin. You can run Honey Marin to get extra draw. Extra lore, I mean. You could run same thing with White Rose. Also, Dolores, where is she? Dolores Madrigal is rotating with us. This could be a really good card because you are going to be able to stop your opponent from untapping. So this could be a really good option in the 4-cost slot. She's a 3/3 quest for 2, and when you play this character, if an opponent has an exerted character in play, you may draw a card. So again, in an era where card draw isn't like insanely good, it isn't insanely irrelevant, like easily accessible, having those extra card draws could be really good, especially in this deck, which, even though I say card draw is not easily accessible, has a lot of easy access card draw. We're not going to talk about that. But yeah, let's show you guys some test hands and how we would play it. All right, so we're going to show you guys some test hands now and see what we would do. So we're going to click in the new game. I really like Dreamborn for this because you can like really see. So this hand is not the strongest. We do have some plays. I would honestly probably put everything back except for the one Azurite. Okay, so we did draw into a Raven. So what I would do with this play is I would probably ink the Bell or the Iago, and I would play the Raven, and then we draw. Depending on what we draw into, you could ink either one of these two. You could play Sail the Azurite Sea, draw a card, give us another inking option potentially. If you wanted to, you could ram Raven into something to draw. So you've just drawn like an additional 2 cards. Hopefully that helps you. Let's look at another hand. Look at another opening. All right. This hand is actually kind of really good. We get rid of the Hades and the Finder's Keepers. Well, the Finder's Keepers because we don't really need them right now. Even probably put back the Iago and draw 4. This is pretty solid. We have turn 1 play. We have a turn 2 play. We have a strong turn 3. We have a strong 1 through 4 actually here because we're going to be able to play this Dumbo and we can use this to draw cards. Having this extra Dumbo is inkable. Not terrible. We'll show you one more. This hand is bad. Honestly, I'd probably play these. That's an extra and draw 5. This hand is slightly less bad. We do have some outs. We do have some plays. We'll do one more. This is not going really good. One more. Okay, this hand I like. This hand I like a lot. We'd keep no. Probably get rid of that for now and that for now. That. Mulligan, draw 5. I'm very much enjoying this hand now. So on turn 1, we would probably ink this Anna, or maybe this Dumbo, probably the Anna. Ink the Anna, play the Rafiki. On our next turn, we'd ink this Anna, sail the Azurite Sea. Hopefully we draw into something inkable so we don't have to ink this Anna. Then we'd play this on our turn 4. Potentially, depending on our card draw, we could play something else as well. But I really like this deck. I think it has a ton of potential next format to gain us a lot of lore, exert a lot of cards, do a lot of things. Like I said, if you wanted to put more like lore gaining characters in here, we have Honey Marin, we have White Rose, we have Gather Knowledge and Wisdom. There's just a lot of really cool things you could do with this color combination going forward. And let's be honest, this color combination has like some of the best. So like, why wouldn't you want to have an this Bell has an amazing enchanted now. Like, This set has some pretty gosh darn amazing enchanted. Why wouldn't you? This is a deck that I'm really looking forward to playing in the next format. I actually think I have a good chunk of it, with the exception being like Elsa's and Hades and obviously the Fabled stuff. But I'm really excited. Let me know what you guys think about Frozen Blurple. How would you play it? Do you think it is the play for Blurple going forward? Would you add in more challenges? So the other thing we could really do is add in some more challengers, because we do this color combination does have some pretty good challenger cards. But again, we're still in the beginning phases, beginning processes. We're going to be testing a bunch of Fable decks on Inktable on Saturday. If you're watching this before Saturday, the 25th, I think is the date. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thank you again for all the support for the channel. I greatly appreciate it. You guys are the best. We have a great Fabled Eccentric week this week for you guys, both on Twitch and here on YouTube. It's gonna be good. As always, friends, stay safe out there. Enjoy your card games, and I will see you when I see you. Bye.